is Tom talks about retirement. So we know that
Hey, how are you?
Good. Listen, we're just gonna chat a little bit. The name of this video is Tom talks about retirement. So we know that that you're getting ready to go into retirement,
Right.
and we're just gonna talk a little bit about how you feel about it.
All right, like a little interview.
Yeah, definitely like a little interview. Because as you can see that I'm not sitting over there with you. If you guys don't already know, my name is Cathy.
My name's Tom.
And we are the Marvelous Donohues. I'm off camera right now. And I know that we had a video like this before with myself.
That's right.
So I decided that I would do something like this for Tom. You know, and I'm just going to ask him a few questions, and he doesn't know what those questions are going to be, and he's going to give you real answers about retirement, okay?
Okay.
So, what are you thinking about when you're thinking about retirement? You know, when I say retirement, how are you feeling about it would be the first question.
I feel good. I feel like I'm ready.
Do you?
I do. I feel like I'm ready. I mean, there's of course everything. There's things to work on, but I am. I'm ready, and I'm excited. I'm excited about the next chapter in my life. So possibilities and different pursuits, and not being tied down necessarily to a full-time job. So that's what I'm excited about.
Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. So, are there any challenges that you see when you retire?
I think the biggest challenge will be just being adjusted to being retired, which, of course, with some of our other videos, we've talked about that a little bit. But I think that's the biggest one, being adjusted to being retired and developing another passion for my life and our life together as a couple and a family. So I think that's what I would say is just developing a new passion, a new direction for me.
Do you feel like that you know what that direction is going to be? Or you think that you're going to sample a whole bunch of different things to find it?
Well, I think there are three things. I think number one, I think obviously I'm a creative person, and I want to do writing and the YouTube videos, of course, and just different pursuits like that. The plays that you and I work on, and podcasts, things like that. But also give back to people. I want to give back to people in a different way. We talked about this before, but I wanted to be able to be teaching children or adults, but teaching them English, which we've talked about before. But yeah, I want to do that, and maybe some consulting, just different things that we can get involved in that will help stretch me differently than I've been stretched already.
Right. You talk about, sometimes we talk about hobbies and things like that. I know that in that question, I didn't hear you say anything about hobbies and things that you're going to do for you. What about something for you?
Well, I'm an athlete. I like to work out, so I develop some sports and things like that I haven't really developed to this point. I'm interested in tennis, and I'm interested in maybe taking up golf again, skiing, things like that. I'm like I said, creative person, so thinking about working on doing some painting, and as we've talked in other videos, doing some pottery, different things like that. Hey, you may come to a city overseas somewhere, and you'll see me in the square selling my pots. Who knows?
You can see yourself. I can see you doing that. I can see you doing that a lot. So what about when we talk about emigrating to a new country? how do you feel about that? Just tell me a little bit about your thoughts on that.
A little scared, but because of the unknown.
Right.
But I think that that's where you have to research. That's where you have to meet people. You and I have met people on Facebook groups and things like that are in different places that we want to look at. And I feel that that's helped me a lot because I know people have done it. I know people have been successful at doing it. And they can be a resource for us to help us get over the humps of transitioning.
What challenges do you see with us immigrating to a new country?
I think the first one, of course, language.
Yeah.
You know, we're working on Spanish now, and you know, we're not experts or anything, but we're learning, and the language, I would say, just being organized to leave. So I think that, and which we talked about in other videos, but just being organized. Feel a sense of the ability to do it. Just feel free. Give yourself permission to feel free to leave and go do something else.
Do you believe that it'll be, an emotional time for you?
Yeah, it's a little emotional now. Just thinking about, boy, I'm going to be leaving my job, which has been very, very. I shall be leaving in about when I have 10 years in or whatever. But I've been there a long time, and that'll be a sense of excitement, but it'll also be a sense of kind of concern about what's next. But that's why I'm trying to plan now for what's next while I'm still working and still have that security.
Right. And what about for us, when you think about us immigrating and moving to that next chapter, how do you feel about that? Am I bored?
Excuse me.
Are we bored?
I'm practicing retiring. I'm yawning. I'm going to go turn over and go to sleep again. I think for us as a couple, making sure that, because we're an interracial couple, making sure that our culture that we go to is going to embrace both of us. Embrace you as a African American woman, me as a Caucasian man. That we're balanced in that transportation, healthcare, just the different things that you'd be looking at. I think just having a sense of peace for us as a couple and a family about where we end up and looking at who we are when we get there.
As my last question is, what are your hopes for retirement? What are you hoping for, in your next journey?
I want to have a larger sense of freedom than I have now, because of being, working full time. You don't have quite as much, free time. But I also want to have a sense that I can be free to expand my horizons and give back to people, like I said again before, in a different way. Develop some more relationships, develop some more community connection. That maybe with a full-time job and a lot of professional responsibilities you don't have time to do.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to share about your thoughts on retirement?
I think another big one is travel. We love traveling. You and I love traveling. We like to go places and see things, and I think that this is going to be an opportunity. With, again, like I said, not being tied down necessarily with a full-time job, we can actually go to different places. We can pick up and go. We don't have to ask the boss for permission or use annual leave or sick leave or whatever. That we can just go, and we'll have that sense of peace that we can do that. I think the first few weeks or first few months of being retired will be a little bit challenging, but I think it's like anything. I think when you put the effort and the inspiration in now, and when you get there, you'll be ready.
Right. Well, thank you, Tom, for your candor and your honesty. I look forward to retiring with you.
I do too.
And you guys, thank you for watching the Marvelous Donahue Life Road to Retirement. And that's all we have for right now. My name is Cathy.
My name's Tom.
And we will see you next time. If you like this sort of video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe.
Thanks, everybody. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.